In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use Firebase Authentication. We'll walk through the Firebase console and turn on the sign-in options your app needs so you can securely identify users with minimal setup. Start by opening the Firebase console in your browser and choosing the project you want to work with. The authentication tools live in the Build section of the left sidebar, so open Build, then select Authentication. If this is your first time here, you'll see a welcome screen. Click Get started to initialize authentication for the project. This creates the default backend resources and reveals the configuration area. Everything here is managed by Firebase, so you don't deploy servers or worry about scaling. You simply choose which sign-in methods to allow. You'll land on the sign-in providers view. This is where you decide how people can log in. At the top, you'll find the native providers. The most common option is email password. Open it, toggle it on, review settings such as enabling email links, sign in, or requiring email verification, and save. Email password is a great default because it's familiar to users and easy to test. Password resets and verification emails use built-in templates you can brand later. Enable phone if your app benefits from SMS-based verification. When you turn it on, follow the on-screen guidance for your region. Firebase handles verification behind the scenes. Anonymous sign-in is also available. Turn this on if you want users to try your app without creating an account first. You can later link an anonymous session to a permanent account so progress isn't lost. Below the native options, you'll see additional providers. These include federated identity services such as Google, Facebook, and Play Games. Choose the ones that fit your audience. When you enable any of these, Firebase prompts you for credentials from the provider and gives you the redirect URLs needed to finish setup. Once enabled, users can sign in with a single tap using accounts they already trust. Firebase also normalizes user records so you get a consistent user ID across methods. You can turn multiple options on at once so people can pick the method they prefer. After saving your choices, your project is ready to accept sign-ins from the providers you enabled. If you ever need to adjust settings or add more providers, return to the same sign-in provider screen in authentication. You can link multiple credentials to one account to avoid duplicates as people switch methods. That's the core setup. With authentication enabled and your providers selected, you've laid the foundation for a secure, user-friendly login experience.